Yeah, you better show up, Crow. Okay. Who's ready to manage horses? Also, I'm going to start off with a taste test. Mocha Soylent. It does have some caffeine in it. I ordered a single bottle on Amazon and showed up while I was passed out for 16 hours and sat in direct sunlight. No, in like a little envelope for 6 hours straight in like 80 something degree weather. Supposedly that won't affect anything. Supposedly there's no downsides to that or anything like that, or any health risk. So, yeah, and it got to the point to where like I had to remove the label because like the ink on the top of it was running like mascara. But supposedly it's fine. So let's take a taste test. Well, I mean, it definitely tastes more like a kind of. I'm a big mocha latte fan, right? And this tastes like whenever I'd order mocha latte from a place, try it out, and it was like okay, but it's more like it tasted more coffee than it's not great, but it is scratching like a coffee itch that I haven't scratched in a while, so there's that. I feel like I'm drinking coffee. Horse Racing Manager just in Mama Sume again? No. It's a game called Horse Racing Manager that Crow picked. Yeah. So, we're going to be doing that in a bit. My favorite game for sure. Literally just picked it because the Mama Sume meme. To the point to where Pro didn't even check to see the disclaimer at the bottom that it has AI elements. They're supposedly placeholders for the early access. I don't know. Some of the writing and potentially the announcer. But the wheel has chosen, and we must lay in the bed that we've made. Dude, my Twitter timeline is, I mean, it's, you know, it's fucking Twitter, but it's been hectic lately because of one Lance McDonald who showed up in my stream yesterday. He's like, hey, Peeve, check Twitter. I was like, why? He's like, just check Twitter. And he faked an automated, like, some content creators will have like a link to something that's like Throne or something, where they have like a list of, it's like a wish list of like, hey, pay for this, and it automatically gets sent to me. And then it'll automatically get tweeted out that you did this. And so this motherfucker, he copied, like, apparently someone he follows has like lingerie on there, and like they had like some kind of outfit tweeted out. So he just copied it word for word and replaced the purchaser of that with my name. So at Peeverson. And then not only that, but he went as far as to set up a fake page on Throne or whatever with other lingerie. And just to make it foolproof, where no one would doubt it, he tweets it out, right? And it says, like, thanks at Peeverson for purchasing scandalous lingerie or whatever it's called, like black lingerie lace or whatever on Throne, and then like a link to it, and then it like shows a picture. And he responded to his own tweet saying, wait, what? These are automated? Question mark, question mark, question mark. So it looks like he had this set up. I purchased him some lingerie. It got automatically tweeted out and surprised him. A complete fabrication. And he shut up. He's like, check Twitter. And I'm like, what am I supposed to say to this, Lance? He's like, you're the only person I thought wouldn't get mad if I did this to them. So I responded with like a winky face give. And dude, my notifications have just been people like, no one's even referenced me. It's just people being like, oh, okay, Lance. Like, good for you, Lance. And I expect to see this on stream, Lance. So and then Fighting Cowboy, I guess, wanted to get in on it because he could tell it was just us fucking around. Well, mostly Lance fucking around, dragging me into it. So Cowboy quote tweeted it and said, let me get the exact wording here. Cowboy said, I think given at Peeverson's contribution, it's only appropriate to wear it on an upcoming stream to Lance. Because Cowboy thinks I actually bought this for him. He thinks that Lance set it up as a joke at some point in the past, and I capitalized on that and like actually purchased it for him, which would be very funny. But I didn't even do that. You didn't know. I didn't even do anything. Lance wanted to make a fake tweet about someone buying him some fucking lingerie and faked the automated tweet and dragged me into it. I didn't even do anything. So whatever. I sent him the winky face, but then Cowboy retweeted, said, I think given at Peeverson's contribution, it's only appropriate to wear it on an upcoming stream. Quote tweeting Lance. And I said, I was like, at that point, I was like, fuck it. I said to Cowboy, I said, as soon as I paid, because I went to Lance's like page for that, and the thing that I supposedly bought him is still on there with 0% contributed. So I'm like, this motherfucker, supposedly I bought him some lingerie, and he supposedly put the same outfit back on the page, even though it supposedly got purchased for him already. Like, who the fuck does that, right? He obviously didn't consider it. So I told Cowboy, as soon as I paid, I saw he put it back up at 0% funded because he wants multiple of them, I guess. Kind of unexpected, but he told me he was planning a quote-unquote milk-a-thon next week and needed multiple due to the inflatable pool and the gallons of milk he quote-unquote stockpiled for months? Question mark, question mark, question mark. Fucking stupid. Anyway, so that's what my Twitter timeline has been. And Cowboy didn't even respond to that. I think that point is like, nah, I ain't getting into whatever the fuck Peeve's talking about. But he may have never even have seen it because, like, apparently I had Cowboy muted. Nothing, like, I love fighting Cowboy, but, like, I think it was because, I don't know if it's Crimson Desert or something. Some game recently that I was considering playing, maybe Crimson Desert. I think he was just talking full-blown spoilers and shit. So I was like, okay, I'm going to mute you for a bit. And then I forgot to unmute him. So I don't know if, like, maybe it didn't show him that I sent the reply or whatever, but he definitely did not even respond to that milk tweet. I mean, no one on the stream would go to the page in question, do an inspect element, print screen to make this even more believable. I don't know what that would even do. He literally set up a page for it. Like for this elaborate, very funny joke. To be fair, I do think is very funny. Adriano, thank you. Welcome back. Appreciate it. Joke? What? He didn't receive lingerie, so. Oh, so what's up, Marcus? Jesus Christ, Kluman. You trying to convince us he didn't buy Lance some nice stuff? Yeah. I wish it was what Cowboy suggested. That, like, Lance, like, years ago set up that as a joke and I stumbled upon it and bought him some lingerie out of nowhere. That would be fucking funny. But it wasn't even that. It's, you know that meme of that guy from that show where they would, like, no, I don't remember the name of the show, where they tell you a story and at the end they tell you the story is real or fake, and it's just a collection of clips of him being like, it's a fabrication, we made it up, it's not real, we made it up. Like, that's pretty much, that applies to this whole situation. Also, if anyone's lurking on YouTube, hello. I expect there to be many, many YouTube viewers after that thumbnail that I painstakingly took 3 minutes to make in MS Paint. It says horse racing manager, and I drew a really shitty horse, like, jumping. It's peak. I expect it to get a lot of clicks because people are gonna be like, wow, this looks great. Normally I just go and I Google, like, the name of the game because, like, I mean, just for, like, stream thumbnails, whatever. So, like, I go and I Google the name of the game and, like, 1280 by 720, and I find something. I try to find something that's, like, official, like, promo art or advertisement or something, and I couldn't find one for this that wasn't, like, edited by, like, another YouTuber because I don't want to, like, you know, take their edit. So I was just like, fuck it. I'll just draw it in Paint. Bats branded bras would be amazing merch. I don't think it would. Also, chat, I did a little bit of a deep dive after last stream. Not to alarm anyone, but I may be special. Okay? There's this thing that apparently is called quote unquote perfect pitch, which I didn't know was a thing until last stream. And like 1 in 10,000 people have it. And some viewers during the Expedition 33 stream, we got on the topic of piano and stuff like that. And like they described it to me, and I'm like, I mean, that kind of sounds like, you know, how things work for me. And I looked into it further, and I took some of the shitty tests I found. I mean, I say shitty tests because they felt shitty. But then I saw something else. It's like if you know, testing someone with perfect pitch is like asking someone to like name colors. Because it's just something they have. And like honestly, that's what the test felt like to me. But like all these fucking YouTubers are like, they're like, okay, we've devised this test where like you don't need much musical knowledge. Because the whole thing is like, in order to really tell, it's like they play a note, and you're like, oh, that's that's like C sharp or something. But like I don't know all the fucking notes like that, right? So yeah, it was this test about like, you know, they'd play songs, and they're like, okay, we're gonna play these songs that everyone should know, like classical shit and stuff. And you know, you write down whether or not you think it's like it's correct, like if it's in key or not. And it just all felt extremely obvious to me. And I'm like, I don't know if this is like, am I finding like these shitty tests that, you know, are just kind of meant to be confirmation bias for dumbasses like me that end up clicking on this? Or is this a real test? I don't know. So I don't fucking know, but like, if you like, I can point out where like a fucking note I hear is on the piano, right? But apparently most people have to like have a point of reference or something. I don't know. I don't know is the answer. And it annoys me because I'm like, well, do I have it or not? I feel like I do, but I don't fucking know, and I can't tell. Also, hey, transplanter. Semi-perfect pitch is what I have, where you know what the next note should be, something like that. Are you talking about I think it's called relevant pitch. Is that what it is? No. Relative pitch. Yeah. But it would also help explain why I'm like a freak at that like frequency game. But yeah, I was trying to find some tests for it, and all the tests I found just felt fucking stupid. And they had like, the dude's like, and this is a dude with like fucking millions and millions of subs on YouTube. Not that that fucking means anything, but he's a music channel. And he's like, people with perfect pitch, like we hear this note. And he plays a note on the piano. He's like, and then we hear this note, and they're pretty much just the same thing to us, except you can hear one is going like higher than the other, you know, like when they're together, but separate, like they just sound like the same thing. And I'm like, no, they don't. Like, what do you mean they sound like the same thing? They're like, the people with perfect pitch, these sound like completely different notes. I'm like, well, they are. What do you mean? So I don't know if I'm going fucking crazy or if I have it or not. I don't know how to tell because I don't know. Like, I'm not familiar enough with like fucking music notes and shit yet. So like the only, like I've been learning piano, but I've been learning the song by ear and by like watching the video to like double check her hands to see where she's at because she never released any sheet music. So I haven't gotten familiar with that shit yet. So I don't know. People with perfect pitch can hear you speak and say the note by name that's closest. That's sick. Yeah, I feel like I could probably do that too. But I don't know the note names. That's what I'm saying. The knowledge check isn't being checked. But I feel like I might have the thing, you know? As someone who's been making music for 20 years, it does sound like you have perfect pitch, especially with how relatively new you are to it. For a lot of people, it takes a long time to ear train. As you learn more of the names of notes, it'll be very valuable. Yeah, I never knew this was a thing. And I'm just kind of, and from what I understand, it doesn't necessarily mean anything. It's just a cool, super unique, like borderline, neat superpower. And I want to know if I have it. I want to know if I have this neat superpower. Like if I were, I don't know if this is, I don't know if this is related at all, but I guess something that kind of might be a sign of that or not, I don't know, is like if I were to be like singing a song, which I don't do because I don't enjoy fun, you know, I would never, but if I were, and there's like a note that like is way out of my range, right? It's like I can feel exactly where that note actually is. Like I can feel where it is. Where like if my voice could go that high, I would be able to ding it immediately. Does that make sense? And I don't know if that's just a normal thing or not. Or related in any way, but I don't know. I don't know. I've always found it weird because I'm like, I can feel where that, I could feel exactly where that note is, and I'm like, that's out of my range. But like, if my voice could break that barrier, then I would be able to immediately ding it. Like I feel where it is despite not being able to reach it. If that makes sense. Me and one other friend have perfect pitch. Always made music by ear. It does sound like you have it too, in my opinion. Well, that's cool. You can do more music, I guess. It all sounds extremely crazy to me. It's not even close to something I'm naturally good at. Well, I mean, that's why it's... Apparently, it's like a fucking phenomenon in some people. You know, like 1 in 10,000 people have this. And it doesn't necessarily make or break anything, but it, you know, it could make like playing by ear and shit like that easier, you know, because you know, like you hear the note and you're like, oh, that's gonna be this. But I don't know the names of the notes, so I can't translate it like that. So I don't know, in the future I guess I'll know for sure. Perfect pitch testing stream where you guess notes. I don't know the notes, so I can't guess the notes. That's what I'm saying. But I did find... Let me see. Would it be this? Yeah, it's this one. Okay. Like, I don't think this is like... I think this is all like Mozart and shit, so I don't think I'd get DMCA'd, but I'll just link it in chat just to be safe. Who knows with YouTube? Maybe YouTube would pick up like, oh, you're watching someone else's video. We're gonna nuke you. So that video, is that the right video? Yeah. That video, the first test that doesn't take any music knowledge with like the, where they, she plays like different songs and you say whether or not they're accurate. I mean, I easily picked all those out. I don't know if it's just a fucking goofy little like gimmicky thing to make the viewer feel better, or if there's anything to that, or if it's a signifier of anything, but it felt very obvious to me when they were wrong to where I'm like, this can't be an actual test, can it? So I don't know if you guys want to try it, see how you do. I don't fucking know. And again, I didn't do like the second half of that. There's like 2 tests. One requires you to know like the names of notes and shit. I just skipped that. I just did the first one. Also, they mentioned like some of the stuff I saw mentioned like being able to tell if like you hear like a car horn or something. You're like, oh, that's the exact, like that's my car horn sound exactly, or that's so and so's car horn sound. I do that all the fucking time. Like my car actually, whenever you lock it, like the beep beep, I'm like, oh, that's the exact same beep as on my alarm. Like my alarm will have like the little tweet, like the beep. It's the exact same sound, same pitch and everything. And apparently that might be a sign. I don't know. I'd like to watch this fucking horse dog shit. I need to go to sleep. Okay. Not to mention, I'm always picking shit out. I'll hear something in the back of like... I'll hear a sound effect that was used in another game buried upon layers of other sounds in a game and be like, that's that sound from... Like, for example, and I still don't have any proof of this. I don't know, but I keep hearing in Liurnia, in Elden Ring, in Liurnia, in like the fucking background noise track, I hear the stomach gurgle sound of the demons from Doom, from the original Doom. It plays for a split second. And I can't unhear it. I'm like, that's the stomach gurgle from Doom. And my viewer's like, what are you talking about? I'm like, it's there. You didn't hear it? I heard it. Shit like that's constantly happening. If you can hear a song in your head and it's correct pitch before you play, it's a good indicator. Yeah, of course. But apparently you can also, if I understand correctly, like that could also be relative pitch. But like the video, one of the videos I watched, like this dude was showing like relative pitch where like one of his friends comes up with like a phone and they're playing like a note on the phone. Like it's constantly ringing out. It's like, hey Tim, or whatever the fuck his name is, like, hey Tim, what note is this? And he's playing it, and the dude, because apparently they do this to each other regularly, he's like, and he's sitting there and he's thinking about it. He's thinking about it. He's like, that is, that's an A. And they're like, yeah, that's right. And they're like, oh shit. And I'm like, I feel like if I like knew like the names of the fucking notes, I could have immediately been like, oh, that's an A. You know? But like that, and that's the idea, is like relative would be like he's sitting there and he's thinking of other songs he knows like very, very well, and he knows there's like an A in the song and he's trying to match them in his brain, while someone with perfect pitch could just be like, oh, it's this. You know, like they hear it immediately. And I feel like I hear shit immediately like that. So I don't know. I don't know. Point is, I may have a superpower. That may or may not have things that it can be applied to. Peeve might have PP, yes. I don't know if anyone already checked, but gifting Peeve merch works again. At least by clicking the gift link on Twitch doesn't immediately break. Oh, does anyone want to test that? So if you go and you try to gift something from my merch site, it'll work? It was broken before. Any testers? Anyone want to test gifting merch? We really gotta see. We gotta know, you know, that the full process works. Like you can click it and have it take you to the checkout page, but like you don't really know until you actually do it, right? I definitely don't have perfect pitch, but I do have a quote-unquote sixth sense for recognizing melodies or music phrases that are same between different songs. I do have a trained ear from years of music school. Yeah, like that's like I don't have a trained. I have a trained ear from years of blasting music way too loud into my eardrums. That's where mine comes from. Look, tell me this. I don't know if this is a... I doubt this is a sign of it, but... If my cat meows at me, like say Patcha, like say this happened like, I don't know, 30 minutes ago. Where she's meowing at me. And I'm mimicking her. But in my mimicking, I'm hitting the exact same note as her meow. Without any need to like find it, you know, like if I'm mimicking her meow at her perfectly, not that I would do such a thing. Could that be a sign? That's a sign of something. I don't know if it's a sign of perfect pitch, but that's a sign of something. What the fuck did you just say to me? Yeah, pretty much. Oh my God, a giveaway. Oh my God, a crop top. Okay, chat, a crop top hoodie has hit the chat. It is a crop top. Please only !enter if you are going to slay in a crop top hoodie. It's been a while. Do not enter it just for the sake of wanting to win. If this is going to get no use from you, please do not enter. Or maybe if you have, like, I don't know, you have someone you know who will love it and slay in it. Otherwise, do not enter. It is quite expensive. Don't let it go to waste. 2XL max. Probably have like 15 seconds. !enter on Twitch. Just I want to make sure whoever wins this is gonna actually make use of it. You know, it's a crop top hoodie. Crop top. You must slay. Okay. Your midriff will be on display for all to see. Okay, here we go. A few more seconds. !enter. It's probably about to end. Only if you want a crop top. Specifically. And Mage. The assuming Mage. Mage, will you or someone you know slay in this crop top hoodie? Yes or no? I need confirmation. Because I can undo it and re-roll it, but you know, that's why I give the warning, so ideally we don't have to do that. But just in case you entered and didn't expect to win, I would, yeah, but do you ship to the UK? It should, yeah, you should be good. So okay, yeah, if you're gonna make use of it, click the link and should be set. Pick there's different colors on that, right? Yeah. Pick your color, pick your size, all that. Yeah. And thank you, Crow, of course, crop top Crow. Didn't even have to really fucking look, but I did just to check. Thank you, Crow. Yeah, it should ship anywhere. Nice. Thank you, Crow. Thank you for helping me test that. I didn't expect a crop top hoodie, but I'll take it. Well, Mage will take it. I'm on train, just listen to the first part of that video, got everyone right. I don't know if that says something about me or the video. Yeah, I mean, that's how I feel too. I don't know. It's fucking YouTube, like, test if you have this really cool thing. And it's like, oh, you got it. Like, I don't know if it's just like clickbait shit. I guess the only way to really know is no musical notes and hear one and pinpoint it with no reference. I guess that's the only way to really fucking tell. So maybe one day, I guess. Is that an important thing to focus on at all? Your training and quote-unquote feeling music is more important, but it is fun and useful ability for those who have it. Yeah, I want to know if I'm 1 in 10,000. I think I'm more like 1 in a million. You know, you guys agree with that, right? Primary notes shouldn't be difficult. I mean, if I'm like, if I... like, I took another one that... Where she, like, played a key, and she's like, okay, this is the key I want you to remember. Now I'm going to play Twinkle Twinkle Little Star to try to... flush your short-term memory. I want you to listen. And she's like, okay, I'm going to play 12 notes. And you pick out which ones are the same one from before. And I felt fucking stupid taking the test. I'm like, I'm like, no, I know. Yeah, it's that one. Yeah, no, it's not that. Yes, it's that one. It's not that one. Yes, it's that one. But I don't know. I guess I could be like, okay, this is middle C. And then just try to pick out middle C anytime I hear it. I don't know. Because that's like the only note I'm remotely familiar with, and I'm not entirely familiar with it. I just need to learn the fucking notes. It doesn't help that the first song I'm learning doesn't have sheet music. I don't even know what the fucking notes are unless I like look at the keys and I'm like, okay, here's middle C. Okay. And like this was a G. Can you put little stickers or just tape with notes on your piano keys? Not bad, but I have a cat that eats stickers, and I'd be scared of those like peeling off and like falling on the floor eventually without me realizing it. Even though I do have a piano cover, but like I'm scared of like, I don't know, they would come loose, get attached to the cover, I'd pull it off. Maybe not realize that it got ripped off and fell on the floor, and she would definitely eat it if she found it. And then 2, I don't want a fucking sticky sticker residue on the keys. That's the last thing I'd want. Oh, you know what else might have been? I don't know if this is a sign or not, but it's a funny story, I think. When I first got my piano, I thought it was broken. I thought my piano was broken because I'd play a note and I'd hear another note whenever I played the note. And I was like, is this shit fucking broken? Is something fucked up with like, because it's a digital piano, so it's like electrical shit. So I'm like, why is it playing a second note? And then I realized it's the same note, just like, I guess like an octave up. To simulate like an acoustic piano where like it'll like ring out with like other keys and stuff, but it was like very obvious to me, and I was like, is my shit broken? It was driving me nuts. I'm like, this is broken, but it's like, oh no, it's a feature. I was about to return that shit. Hoodie redeemed, thank you very much. Looks incredible on the site. Oh yeah, dude. Awesome. Hope you enjoy it. You're part of a very small crew. The crop top crew. Hollow Knight has an official piano collection with sheet music. Some simpler pieces like Dirtmouth might be good for learning. Nah. No, I'm learning Alicia from Expedition 33, but the arrangement by Catherine Cordova, like her cover of it, which is like very advanced, and it's probably going to take all year to learn, and I don't care. That's the first song I want to learn, so that's what I've been working on, chipping away at. I don't really have, I don't know, I approach it from like a, maybe Guitar Hero like ingrained this in me, but I don't have a lot of interest in learning simple songs. Like even whenever I like, Guitar Hero got me to pick up the bass, right? I was really like obnoxiously good at Guitar Hero, and there was a load screen, I think in Guitar Hero 2 or something, that was like, you know, at some point you should consider getting a real instrument. And I was like, huh, you know what? Load screen, maybe I will. So I got a bass, And I just didn't have any interest in learning like simple shit, you know, because it just I wanted something that was like challenging, you know. So I just it still applies today. I don't want to learn something like, oh, here, you can learn this in like an hour and you can play, and I know it's good for like the basics and shit, but I just don't have any interest in that. You just like that piece and learned it because, not because it was simple. Well, no, that's what I'm saying. Even if it's something like I really like I love Hollow Knight, right? But learning something that from it that is on the simpler side, I would probably play it once or twice and then be like, okay, well, it's something more challenging, and then like move on and forget it. But yeah. Also, I don't know, I think I like this mocha. I've been drinking it this whole time. It's not bad. I feel like the caffeine's kicking in well enough. Let Patcha eat the residue? No. Yeah, I don't want to learn Plin Plin Plon. Basically because I've just heard that song so fucking much. I'm sick of it. No offense to Gwen. Ice covers the song to add to it. No, that's great. I've seen some, but I don't know. I don't not exactly interested in learning it. Nice horse drawing, Peeve. Thank you. Thank you very much. That took me 3 minutes. Oh, you know my my Ninja Gaiden Ninja Gaiden 3 should arrive today. Let me see if it's still good or if it's gonna be delayed. Yeah, it says today. Oh, shit. Ooh. Soon. Yeah, it says it should arrive by noon. Okay, so I might have to get up to go grab that. Everyone doesn't know, I got a near perfect condition Ninja Gaiden 3 for the NES, a game I've been hunting without directly going into Google and typing like Ninja Gaiden 3 purchase. I like to collect shit through like, you know, thrift stores and retro shops and stuff like that, like stumbling upon it in the wild. And yeah, complete in box. It is opened, but the box is in great shape. Everything else is literally like fucking perfect condition. Looks like the cartridge was actually never played, which is crazy. So Finally, after like over 15 years of trying to stumble across this one day, I can now do a Ninja Gaiden 3 first playthrough. Complete in box? Yeah, I'll show you a picture. Let me see. Yeah, I could just do this. Oh, wait. I have it here. Hold on. I forgot. I added it to OBS. It is, this? Yeah. There it is. Look at that shit. There's other pictures that I don't have on OBS right now where, like, you could see, like, the cartridge is fucking perfect. As you could tell, like, the inserts and the manuals look like they're fucking brand new. The box has a little bit of, like, scuff around the edges, but otherwise, it's, like, fucking great. Back of the box looks great. This is my holy grail of cartridge collection. Been like 15 plus years coming, so yeah. And you guys in the near future will get to see first playthrough of Ninja Gaiden 3. A first playthrough of me in an NES Ninja Gaiden game? That's as rare as it gets. You stream from the NES and play it? I could, but I also have a Retron 5, which would just be easier to stream. So I would do that. But I do have an NES as well. It's just, I've streamed from my NES in the past. It doesn't look great on stream, but and it's a pain in the ass to like get going. So I would just use the Retron 5. Will first playthrough be near perfect as well? Of course. Of course it will. Plus, like that's the perfect find for me because I wouldn't want a sealed one. You know, because I've been looking for the cartridge so I could fucking play it. So one that's already been opened, but is complete and near perfect, like while opened already. That's like okay, cool. I don't want to get a fucking completely sealed one and crack it open. It's like pay over $1,000 for this completely sealed box, graded too, and I get it, and I just fucking crack it open. Like, oh, tore the cardboard, shit. Ugh. Okay. Do we have to do this? Do I have a way out? I don't think I do. Okay. I'm going to put us in games and demos. I don't want like an awkward situation where like, I don't know, maybe the dev stumbles upon the stream. You know, like people are complaining about AI shit in it. Okay. Let me download it. It's horsing time. Yeah, it's horsing time, all right. Oh, way out is the main content streams. I mean, yeah, but like, unless I want to just scrap Stream 0 entirely. Like, okay, stream 0's over. Bye, everybody. Never do it again. Okay. Oh my god, my sinuses have been fucking annoying. Ugh. Okay. Play. Launch demo. Yeah. All right, here we go. Perfect timing. Oh. Is it not going to work? That'd be hilarious. Oh, shit. Hold on. Demo lets you, I know you can't see it, lets you simulate up to 30 in-game days, explore the features, manage your stable, get a feel of what the full version has to offer. Okay, options. What the fuck is this menu? Video. Oh, there we go. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I guess that's fine. All right, here you go, chat. Here is the game you voted for. Horse Racing Manager. By you, I mean Crow. Check out this option menu. Look, the video tab. Full screen, yes or no? Okay. All right. This is the wrong horse racing manager game. This is the one. Crow, is this the one that this is the one you wanted, right? Literally horse racing manager. Is there another one? This looks like the one. Yeah. You thought it was going to be Mama Sume? No. No. Pro wanted a horse racing manager. Yeah, it says so in the top right. Okay. Let's get to managing. Information. I think I'm going to pick a younger character for increased fertility. Is this the... Is this me or the horse? What's happening here? For increased fertility? What does that mean? You gotta have kids. Okay. Havens, thank you. Welcome back. Anything but Dark Souls, huh? Crazy, says YouTube chatter. Look, man. Okay. This is my favorite game. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, first name random. Show me random. Stefan, Jack, Lily, Harper. Okay. Peeve. Surname. Also Peeve. Gender. Male. Date of birth. March 2nd. '86. So just because I'm 40, does that mean I'm not gonna have increased fertility? What does this mean? Country. United States. Austin, Texas. Amazing. I don't know what the fuck this has to do with anything. Homeless. Hail Mary, the hardest worker in the room. Not afraid to fail. What? Quit middle class job. I like how the text is like fucking up. Quit middle class job, chase the dream. Left stable career to pursue passion for horse racing. Inheritance, sudden opportunity. Always been surrounded by wealth and fine things. And Diablo, thank you. I think these are the difficulty settings. Oh. So this would be the easiest, I guess? I guess we'll do homeless. Alright. I don't... Skills? Is this me? Traits, lazy, humble, greedy, always looking out for their own financial interests. I would never. Wait. Rolled. Roll skills. You know, those are fine. Oh my god. Here we go. Amazing. Mm-hmm. 3-hour character creation. Sure. Yeah. Let's go with gray. Sure. What the hell? There are only 3? Okay. Why does this one add to the... Everyone knows if you have a mustache, it borrows power from your eyebrows. Everyone knows this. Beard. Holy Giga Chad. Neck. What? Neck? Why? That's weird. Okay. Clothes? Oh. That looks comfortable. Holy shit. Hell yeah. Okay. Hat doesn't work with glasses, I assume? Or maybe with this hair? Okay, no. Give me those glasses back. Damn. He's ready. Flat racing, harness racing. Flat racing. No custom schedule loaded. Optional custom schedules are not required. Okay. Man, I ain't... What? Nah, man. Hold on. I don't know if it's gonna like pull up files. Okay, no. I don't want to be like, all right, let's pop open your file manager. What the fuck? Here's horse racing. Look, I'll say this. Pro did recommend this game, but didn't scroll down to the bottom. No offense to Crow. Okay. And it did disclose that there is some AI generated announcer and writing. And that's all it said. And it said they're placeholders. But some of these menus has me questioning if that's it, you know? Some of these menus have me like, okay. Debug. World size debug. Why can I do that? Normal, I guess, man. Gameplay options. You know what? That's fine. Just, oh my God. Career mode. Stable location. We're going to Cameroon. I don't even know where that is. Douala. Yep, Cameroon, Douala. Okay. Road to owner owns. Yep. Start game. Okay, we're playing the game. It's happening. It's happening. They're generating horses. I'm sure they are. In more ways than one. Okay. I'm so excited. Are you guys excited? Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I was at the start. I was looking at this art, trying to spot things, but it looks like it looked like this was just like they just repeat the same group of people. So I think it's actually I don't think this might actually be someone who painted this. Yeah, Wild Horse didn't have a front leg. What, the white one? I was looking at it. Didn't get to look long enough though. This one? Is its head covering it? It does look weird. It does look weird. I don't know. I'll say this: who designed that? Who designed that stable? To where like the doors open one way and then the door on the next one opens the other way and they hit each other? Oh wait, what the fuck? Okay, that was crazy. Dear Peeve, also Peeve. That's my name. Welcome to Horse Racing Manager. Thank you for playing our game. Small development team. Okay. Inbox. Next day. I don't go to market. You're currently unemployed. Yeah. I'm a streamer. Search for job. Staff. This tab gives general overview of your stable's workforce. It shows the total number of staff. Okay. List all staff members currently employed in your stables. Click on any employee to view detailed information. Okay. Here you can view a list of potential employees. It includes both unemployed candidates and staff already working. Okay. You will see available job openings. Okay. Yeah. Role manager. Entry level manager in Calabar. Apply. Theodore Adams. Welcome, Peeve, also Peeve. I'm Theodore Adams, owner of Shea Meteorological Ltd. We're looking for a manager. Let me ask a few questions. And what's most important to you in a job? I gotta ask, who is this for? Who's like, man, I want horse racing manager, but like, just put me right into the spreadsheets, you know? Finding fulfillment and being part of a great team, a fair balance of compensation and meaningful work. The money, obviously. Not quite what I hoped for. Tell us about your greatest achievement in this field. Done well, but I don't like to brag. I've had successes, but there's always more to learn from everyone. Where do I even begin? I've accomplished so much. Not quite what I hoped for. This role requires dedication and long hours. What keeps you motivated? Honestly, the paycheck. Not quite what I hoped for. What's your greatest strength? So I think I'm finding the parts that may have been written by AI that they disclose on the Steam page. I'm not sure. I'm not really sure, to be honest. That's not the kind of attitude we foster here. Let's discuss compensation. What yearly salary are you looking for? Your request. $5. You meant 64K? That's acceptable. Would you like a percentage of race winnings? Yes. 20%. That's a bit high. Motherfucker! I asked to be paid $5 a year, and you won't give me 20% of the race winnings? Are you crazy? No. No, go higher. 20%. I said 20%. 20%? I don't think we could do that. How about 9.6? No, how about 20? Let me be honest. 10.1 is more realistic. I think 20 is more realistic. We're done negotiating the bonus. 13.4 final offer. Accept or skip bonus? Why would I? No, you know what? That's too low. I want 0. Because that's not decline. That's like skip the bonus entirely. Why would I? Yeah, you know what? Now I don't want the bonus. Sure, man. Excellent. Let's move on. Would you like an equity stake in the stable? You'd receive shares. Yeah, I would like that. Equity percentage? 5%. It's a bit ambitious. We could do, you could do 5%. To be honest, 2.5. Yeah, you could do 5%. We're done. Final offer. No. Let's move on. Of course. There, you'll receive. Look. This is what I'm saying. I feel as if the disclosure of the AI part is like, okay, so we had AI write the entire game. We hope it's fun. Okay. It's like, what is this? 50%. Oh, yeah, okay. Win at least 10 races. Negotiate goals. Afraid these are standard expectations. Negotiate goals. Okay, what did I do? Oh, I accepted. You're not selected? Wait, thank you for your time. We decided to move with another candidate. Okay. Well, fuck you too, then. Honestly, fair. I'll take max. It's like, no. Okay, all right. I counter with max bonus. No. In my defense, I asked to get paid $5 a year. You know? Okay. You know what? That's enough for one day for me. I'm going to go on to the next day. Tub Man. Who's the Tub Man? Today's events. Oh, a horse. I want him. Participate as a bidder. You are now participating as a bidder in the Tub Man. Okay. Am I winning? Go to auction. Okay. Participate in auction. Oh, it's happening.
Excellent choice. Our bidder recognizes quality. Who's ready to advance? Stakes are rising. Who's feeling lucky? All right, we got good interest. Let's
$2 million.
Yes, sir, a bold move from our bidder. Hey, we're going
$2 million with a homeless man in the back with no job.
Stand strong. Who give me more for this runner? Going twice, you better get in.
$2 million
Hey,
again.
Don't be shy. Come on, honor this pedigree. Bring another bid.
Raise.
Hey, who's gonna go next?
$2 million. You need $7 million to make this bid.
Come on. Yep. New bid on the floor.
Insufficient funds.
Anybody want in? Stakes are rising. Who's feeling lucky? Can I get
10, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. $10 billion.
Hey, victory. We got a successful
You need $10 billion more to make this big bid. Current balance $0. I'm just in the back. I'm just a homeless guy in the back, like $10 billion. They're like, why is this? Just ignore him. Just ignore him. He doesn't have any money.
Anybody, anywhere. Can you give a round of applause for our successful bidder? Yep. First call. Who'll raise the bidding? Yes, sir. A bold move from our bidder. Strong value here. Who's bidding? Hey, don't be shy now.
Okay.
Yes, sir. A bold move from our...
Okay. We don't have a job. We don't have a horse. Staff. We have $0, I'm pretty sure. How do I find a job? Company. You are not employed. Apply. Yeah. A fair balance. Where do I even begin? I'm passionate about horses. $10 a year. 96K a year. What the fuck? Okay. That's not even my character I made. My character had gray hair. What is that? Who is that? Yeah, I'd like a bonus. 20%. It's a bit high? Fine. Yes, I'd like equity. 5%. Sure. Sure. Accept. Okay. Yeah, yeah. Give me that. Yep. Yep. Sure. What do you mean? Why are you making me go through? I was actually, what? What kind of an interview is this? Okay, all right, all right. What's the salary you're looking for? Okay, what if, you know, if we give you a bonus, they get you all the way to like, all right, well, here's what your goals will be. You're on, well, no, you're not. Get the fuck out of my office. You thought you had this. Get the fuck out of here. What the fuck? The interviewer is slow-witted and lazy. I'm greedy, humble, and lazy. Humble's in green. That means I'm extra humble. That means I'm better humble. Next day, I'm too tired. Dear taxpayer, the tax authority has completed... Oh, fuck off. $0. Why are you even messaging me? Keep this letter for your records. Records of what? There's nothing to record. Based on our calculations, no taxes are due. It's $0. Next day, I'm too tired. I'm gonna go back to sleep. Great job starting the stable. You had time to explore the horse market. Maybe even made your first purchase, motherfucker. I have 4K. Oh wow, I'm rich. Let's help you navigate the game more efficiently. Time management, keyboard shortcuts. No, I'm going start a stable. Start new stable. Cost 500K. Okay, we need a horse. Let's go to races. Search for a job. Look, we're gonna get literally anything, all right? Entry level. A great team and fulfillment. I've had successes, but there's always more ways to learn. I do what needs to be done when it matters. I'm not really sure. My dedication and ability to accept new challenges. You know what? For you guys to be part of your team, I'm a team player. I will take 65K less a year for the team. No, not needed. I don't want any bonuses. No, I don't want any equity. No, I don't want any of that either. What? What do you mean? That's not enough to work with? What do you mean? I declined? Oh my God. I thought I was declining a bonus. I'm already taking steps to learn French, and I pick up languages quickly. I won't let it slow me down. Wait, are they French? I'm Claire Campbell, owner of Portraitist Group. We're looking for a manager. I notice you don't speak French. Communication is important here. No one here knows English except for me. Are you gonna do okay? I have Google Translate. Yeah. That's the spirit. What's most important to you? Finding fulfillment, being part of a great team. Tell us about your greatest achievement. There's always more to learn. Passionate about finding success together. No. 105,000 a year. No bonus for me. No equity. Except I'm employed. Signed contract. I did it. I got a job. I'm hired. Start working. What was this job? Auto register. Auto register. I did it. I don't know what it means. Hired. You've been hired. Okay. Go to race. Skip my race. Skip all races. View race. Oh my god, it's happening. Incredible. I don't know which one we are. Who am I? We're watching though. Yeah, this is like a Mama Sume. Why are there... Look at these clouds behind the mountains that are like... That's not how that works. Why are the clouds like moving as quick? Okay. It's called perspective, Peeve. Crow, how are you enjoying this? Is this everything you hoped for? I love it, smiley face. Why is that mountain invisible? Did I just see that? Maybe it's the clouds in front of it. How long is this race? Jesus. Is this it? Oh, the finish. Wow. I don't know which one I was. Continue. Did I win? I don't... This isn't any of us, right? We were... The company name was something else, right? Continue. Where's the concert? True. Okay. Are you the jockey too? I don't know. All right. That was Horse Manager. Thank you, Crow. All right. Yeah, that was great. That was great. That was a great, great selection. Amazing. Huge. Honestly, how the fuck? You know, an Alt F4. Thank you, Crow. Thank you for that. I look forward to the future where everything is designed from the jump fully with AI. If that is anything to go off of, I think we're in good hands. Refund time? It was a free demo. I didn't pay for that. Yeah, very exciting. 30 minutes looking for a job sim. Yeah. No more, you know what? No more meme suggestions where like you don't even like look into it. You just pick a game and you tip towards it. That's a one-off. Okay. Never again. We tried though. We tried. Amazing game. I hope it does well. I hope it has great success. I'm sure it will. I don't see how it wouldn't. Okay. Yes, onto the wheel. These wheels that I made somehow 400 times more exciting than whatever the fuck that was. Okay. The crazy thing is it has like very positive reviews and I'm thinking like you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Something's not passing the fucking smell test, you know. Okay. Let's begin on this. Get in y'all suggestions. Jesus Christ. I swear to God, that's something stupid. Oh my God. $100 from Keelahonka. Frog fractions for stream 0. Now, I did take over the Frog Fractions wedge with the Peeve TV chaos bit. Show me how, remind me later. How about you fuck off? Where's the fuck off button? I hate that. I fucking hate that. Hey, you want to use this feature that you're not asking for? Where's the no? Where's the no button? No, it's just remind me later. Like, what? I don't need the reminder. I don't want it. Well, we'll remind you later. Jesus Christ. Keelahonka, thank you. $100 million. Frog fractions. Which, yeah, I took over the Frog fractions wedge with the wheel. So, it needed it. Thank you. I will add that. And Kluman, I don't think is here right now, but Kluman will also. Thank you, because Kluman really wants frog fractions. I replaced it with number munchers whenever I got to pick what to do with it. The more superior math game from the 90s. Wait. Is this right? I think this is right. No. Yep. Yep. You need to delete Horse Racing Manager from the wheel. Oh, I fucking will. Don't worry. Don't worry. Thank you for the reminder, though. I hope you were good with the short session in it there. I feel like I did everything there was to do in the game that quickly. That's crazy. Two. Okay. Horse racing manager. Yeah, I definitely passed it up. Good. Where was I? Does anyone remember where I was? Was it Spelunky? I think I was at Spelunky, right? No, it's Fortnite. It's Fortnite. Now, what's the deal with War Thunder? I've been told I'm getting trolled with that. Is that going to be another horse racing manager scenario? Thank you, Jack App. I'll do that. Thank you. Wait. Am I crazy or did... Let me see. I gotta be very careful about that. Okay. If I scroll, it can make the number jump. I feel like I've been very careful with that, but legit, but it has a very weird community. I'm gonna need you to explain what that means. War Thunder is the center of the memes about classified documents being leaked. Okay, so me playing War Thunder is gonna open up the chat to like full-blown political meme discussion. Is that what I'm understanding? Is that the documents we're talking about? I don't know. Oh, literally leaked technical specs for military vehicles? Okay, I have no idea what the fuck y'all are talking about. Okay, whatever. Equally weird, just in a different direction. The devs keep begging people to stop doing that, but they don't listen. Is it going to make my chat super fucking weird and annoying and just strange? Probably not. It's only really a Reddit problem. Okay. They care so much for realism, they've leaked sealed documents. Wait, like the player base leaked sealed documents so that the devs have more info for like realism in their game? What? That's crazy. What the fuck? And the devs are like, guys, can you please stop hacking into the government mainframe and leaking these documents? Like, we appreciate y'all's desire for realism, but like, what the fuck, dude? That's crazy. Okay. That's fucking nuts. All right. Well, that's fine, I guess. What the fuck? Gamers, man. Oh, shit. Okay. Here's the wheel. And now the fun. Get in your suggestions here and Peeve TV and tips if you want to. Hey, we played Horse Racing Manager for like 10 minutes. I was from a tip. If you could get me to play AI generated Horse Racing Manager, you could get me to play anything. That's not true. I will fucking veto the shit out of something, but I'll let you pick again. Sumo Tori Dreams. Also, this has to be, you guys know the rundown, right? Free to play. Ideally something where within like 2 to 3 hours we get to some beefy, meaty, fun content, not like a fucking slog of an intro. Or a game demo, ideally. Or a completely different, non-gaming related content suggestion, as long as I'm comfortable doing it. Flock of the Seraphim. Dark Messiah. Might and Magic, which I think, pretty sure that got bumped off. Oh no, that's still here. Okay, 2. I'll remove this. Escape from Dukov. Is that a real thing? And does it have a demo? Scroll down. Vampire Crawlers. Ultra Kill. Eileen. Oh, Banquet for Fools. I missed that. Alina of the Arena. Umamasume, which I think we unfortunately still have up here somewhere. Or did it get bumped off? These are the paid wedges. This one. God damn it. Wizardry Daphne, which Gib does have some towards. Perfect pitch testing stream. I wouldn't mind doing that, but like perfect pitch testing stream where you guess notes. I don't know the notes, so I can't guess the notes, so I can't do that. So Stereo, if you want to repick, you're more than welcome to. Like that, I wouldn't mind that, but it wouldn't get anywhere because I don't know like the notes laid out on keys, so like I literally can't do it. Stellar Blade. That's a paid one. Do we have a non-paid one? Stellar Blade. No. Fraction them frogs. Okay, frog fractions. Stranger of Paradise. That one. Oh, right. We have 2.99 wedges for Stranger of Paradise now. Fuck. Does it have a basic one? I think it's actually this one. I think that's Saint's original one. Okay. Frog fractions again. Get Cud. Chaos Zero Nightmare. I think I deleted that. Now this is yesterday. Are these sulfur, morbid metal? Okay. No. These are. Jamidius is always the line, I think. Okay. So Chaos Zero Nightmare was already on there, I believe. Now we're caught up. Let me go back up. Balatro. Tears of Metal. Animal Crossing. Metaphor. Refantasio. That is Disco, which definitely has some on it. Lego Island. Is that... Do they have a demo for that? Trackmania. I've watched Lyric play a lot of that. Stellar Blade again. Until then. Okay. Let me see. Tips. Chack app. Wants frog fractions, $10. And Keelahonka. No, not Keelahonka. I almost typed Keelahonka. Frog fractions. 100. Jesus. Okay. And I don't think we had any tips from last stream. No. That hadn't been applied yet anyway. Okay, more to Balatro. 2 points. Okay, let's hop on over to Peeve TV. Peeve TV, all right. Here's where the fun begins. Wizardry Daphne for Gibbed. Which already has a thing, I do believe. And it is... huge. Stranger of Paradise for pizzas. Oh. Oh. Okay. Oh, Windows Update is trying to do something on PTV. Hold on. Windows is like, do you want us to ruin everything? No. Go away. Go away, Windows. Dude, never have I been more inclined to switch to like Linux or something than lately. Windows is so fucking annoying lately. Okay, I'm gonna assume that worked. Okay, what was that for? Stranger of Paradise. Now we spin again. 7. And 0. So 7. Okay. I do believe we have one here. Do we not? Is there not a Stranger of Paradise PTV one? No. Shit. Okay. There's so many Stranger of Paradise ones. Like, how long is the demo? Like, what if we have to play it multiple times? How's that gonna work? Oh wait, hold on. Okay, Ultra Kill demo. Kluman, somebody, Keelahonka paid $100 for frog fractions. So, look at that frog wedge, yeah. Also, yeah, we're already done with the game. The apparently mostly AI generated text spreadsheet sim horse manager game. Yeah, it was like, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes of it. It was very exciting, and then we moved on. So thank you again to Crow for picking a fucking horse game out of a hat and throwing it on the wheel. Okay, what's this for? Ultra Kill? Spin again. 3, spin again. No. Okay, 5. I don't know if there's anything here for it. Doesn't look like it. No. Okay. 5. Ultra kill. Peeve TV. Gothic 1 Remake, which we do have here somewhere. Gothic 1 Remake has 7 currently. No, you're not going to have to go back and watch it. Like, literally what I just described is enough. You're fine. 8. So 15. Pretty good. Ultima Online. I mean, I don't know what I do. Like, I don't know how the activity is lately, but sure. Ultima Online. Okay. All right. 7. Peeve takes over. 8. Okay. Sure. We take those. Expedition 33 new game file. I'm not doing that. Phoenix, if you want to suggest something else, like that's not we're not doing that. Not for this segment. Energizer, Wild Blue Skies, which I believe it was on there. Did it get removed? No, it's still there with 7. Ah, fuck. I mean, I don't want to play Wild Blue Skies. All right, I take Wild Blue Skies and I replace it with Wild Blue Skies. It's up to me. It's my decision. Okay, Mama Sume, which I don't think is on the Peeve TV wheel because it keeps getting 0, which is very fucking funny. Okay. Mama Sume. Come on, 0. Oh, just as good. Just as good. That's also 0. Incredible. Incredible. No notes. Okay, is there any on the bonus ones? Chat, if you're wondering, you use Peeve TV channel points for this. So you'd have to go to my always on right now, Peeve TV, and you can get up to 2 spins with your channel points there. Also giving you more reason to watch Peeve TV and build up channel points. Oh my God. It all comes together. That's how you spin the chaos wheel. So Phoenix, what did you change yours to? I'll replace my spin with Dead Cells. Okay. Dead Cells. Okay, all right, 4. And then Phoenix, you had a bonus one. Sandwich tier list. Homemade fast food diner sandwiches included. Okay. Sure, sandwich tier list. One. Okay. Sandwich tier list. ETV. Uma again. Zen with the double up on Umamasume. Please. Please. No way. This is like 6 spins for Umamasume in a row that just keep getting 0. Oh my god. It's not rigged, but it is fucking funny. Oh, that's great. Oh, I like that. Okay. Fantastic. Ultra kill, another spin. Didn't realize we could do twice. Yeah, you can do twice. It's double the points. So keep that in mind. And Peeve TV is a 48-hour session. So I don't know what it's at right now, but like if it's at like 5 hours, like maybe it just restarted. I don't fucking know. Then like if I do another stream within the next, 43 hours, that's stream 0, and you've used both your things, you get 1 per stream on Peeve TV. But each Peeve TV stream is technically 48 hours. So that's why I have the second one. So you can either do double now, and then if I streamed within that same stream window on Peeve TV, like a stream 0, you might not be able to do anything. Or, you do 1 now, and then if that happens, you have the double point that you can do if you choose. Anyway, it's at 18 hours so far. Ooh, that would... I mean, it basically depends on if I stream tomorrow. Okay. 0 for Uma. Ultra kill again. I don't think... Yeah, we didn't spin for ultra kill the second time. This is second for ultra kill. Oh no. That one guy's very excited about this. Half weight. So ultra kill's at 5. It's now at 2.5. We've got a decimal on the board. Unfortunate. Premius Wombat. Points for Umamasume. Land on decay rate. Land on decay rate. Fuck. Okay. Umamasume is technically on the board for the Peeve TV stuff. Which means, like, I don't know, if it landed on, like, one of the chaos wedges, maybe it could end up with whatever the highest wedge is out of nowhere. That's just how it works. Okay. Let me go back to these because I think we have some more. All blue skies, Uma. Okay, Dreamiest, you did another one. It's for Mamasume again. Please land on delete all. Wait, please. It would be so funny. Oh, fuck. What are you doing? I think Zen is just unlucky, specifically. Okay, so 9 weight. Chakap. Hatsune Miku. Project Diva X demo. Okay. What was that? 12? Wait. Okay. Frog fractions. You guys are really just trying to... What does Kluman have on y'all? 2, which I think is on the PTV wheel. Is it not? Oh, right. I took over it. But did it not end up back on it? I guess not. No. Nope. Not 12. 2. Okay. Is that all of them? Energizer doubling up on it. All right. Number munchers. Oh, I see what you're fucking doing. Because I took over the wedge, you're spinning number munchers wedge to try to fuck me over. Number munchers, let's go chaos, says Energizer. Okay. Well, you just made it more powerful. 5. Where is it? Brain. There it is. 22. Right? Yeah. 22. Pretty good for a free wedge. Look at that. Okay, number munchers. Yeah, all right, we're good on the PTV requests in case, unless anyone wants to add anything. Then we jump back over here. Umama Sume's on there many times. I don't know how many fucking times it's on there. Let's see. Wombat wanted Uma. Non-PTV. Here. 5. Velatro. All right, we already did that. Okay, so Uma was the only addition. And then we got the tips. I think we might be good. Unless last minute stuff. YouTube, you have any suggestions? Any YouTube suggestions? Video game music discussion over your playlist. Listen to your favorite video game music OST and discuss them in their respective games. If you end up playing the same demo several times, Stranger of Paradise, you can turn speedrunner trying to beat your own time. Yeah, I don't know. Stranger's on there so many times that I would probably allow for that with that specifically. But normally, if like we did like Dino Blade, right? That was like the first game that got picked. And I said no more Dino Blade because like that's not a game that would really be good for like, all right, I'm going to try to speedrun this now. I guess I'd make an exception for Stranger. Dinch Attack. Okay. Algo, I don't know what you mean by listen to your favorite video game OST and discuss them and their respective games. So like just listen to like Expedition 33's OST and just like gush over it. I feel like I do that every time every time we play Expedition 33. So I like the idea. I like where your head's at, but we'd just kind of be rehashing the same things that I feel like I already do. You're welcome to suggest something else though. But I like where your head's at with that. Dinch Attack. Okay. Just chat and listen, but like playlist with different games represented. So just like what we're doing right now, but with more than Loop Hero. Okay. Just chatting with multiple OSTs. Is that good? Sort of, yeah. Okay. Awkward with Goddess of Victory. Nikkei. Okay. Pokemon Champions. Is that free? That is free, isn't it? Pokemon Champions. Oh, MTG Arena. MTG Arena. We should still have some of that on here, right? ETV. There you go. Here. MTG Arena over on PTV. Okay. Oh, please. Oh, please. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, God. Hey, it could have been... Actually, no, that would have been good for you guys, the K rate halved. That's a shame. What does Peeve want to play with 7 weight? What does Peeve want? Does it have to be free? Unless you tip towards it. But if you do tip towards it, you have to also include enough for, like, you know, however much weight you want added to it as well. So I recommend free stuff because it just makes it easier. What do I want? Shinobi DLC. Okay, Metaphor Refantasio. Well, I don't think it's even on there. That's a spoiler game? I mean, you're not wrong. Wait, let me see if Metaphor is... Metaphor, I think, isn't on PTV. No, it's just here. Okay. So, nothing then. Yeah, I know you mean Shinobi DLC. I know. Another point to Caves of Cud, please. Okay. If not Shinobi... What would I do? What would I do? Honestly, I think I'll allow it because it's my choice, right? This is a Peeve choice. So I think I'll make an exception. Because otherwise, I don't know whenever I'm going to get into that, you know? I think I'll make an exception for me. I know. Very brave. He's mad with power. Okay, so I think we're good. Let me double check over here. Yep. No extra tips. No. All right. Are we ready to spin? Daphne's at 7. Does that mean it landed on 0? Oh, no. Wait, Gib, did you miss last? Well, you, I don't know, I know you weren't feeling well. Last stream, it landed on Order and Chaos, which averaged everything out to 8. Because that averages all the numbers in the PTV wedges. And then it got -1 whenever I went to like set things up. So there's a bunch at 7. You did a redeem for Peeve TV this stream. I mean, I think it was the first one I rolled for. You go back and check. It must have gotten a 0. We got a 0, that's fine? Yeah. Wait, did it? You'd have to go back and check. I don't... Yeah, I'm starting to wonder, like, didn't it get a spin again? Did I not add it? Or did I put in like its own wedge because I'm a fucking idiot? No. 0 was the first one. I distinctly remember it. Every 0 haunts me. Yeah, let me see. This over here. Come back. Doing the wheel. Skipping ahead. Here we go. Wizardry Daphne. Which already has a thing, I do believe. And it is... huge. It was a 0. Okay. Yeah, I clapped for it too. Huge. Okay. Yeah, it was a 0. 350. That Daphne game you're talking about. Okay. 350. That would be its own thing. 350. No, not 350. 3.5. Wizardry Daphne. Okay. Thank you, chat cap. Tomodachi Life. That's definitely not free, but I'd allow it because I'm considering getting it. Tomodachi Life. Oh wait, is there a demo for it? Living the dream. Maybe it is free. I didn't realize there was a demo. There is a demo, huh? Shit. All right, one last check on PTV and then we'll spin. Yeah, we're good. We're good. All right, here we go, chat. You ready? The big spin. 30-second long spin. Very exciting. Here we go. What are we going to be playing next? Stream 0. No. Fuck. Kluman got his way. Frog Fractions next stream. Thanks in large part to Keela Honka for dropping 100 on that. How did that get picked and not like the massive Rocket League or Stranger of Paradise combined has like 200? Like Rise of the Ronin, MS Paint? Nah, Frog Fractions. MTG Arena, like. Okay. When is that? I need to be here. I don't know, maybe tomorrow? Probably tomorrow. It's funny how some of the huge ones keep getting dodged, which I'm okay with because it would. I mean, yes, they have more weight and they are getting picked a lot of times, but sometimes you'll get shit that isn't from a tip, and that's good. This was definitely from a tip, though. But not the biggest tip. I think we've had a pretty good mix so far. We're playing the Game of the Decade version? Yeah, that's what they want. I don't know what the fucking difference is, but okay. Yeah. Game of the Decade. Frog Fractions. Man, I just looked at the uptime. I've been live for like a little over 2 hours. Jesus. That horse game was such shit. There was a point where I was just like, yeah, we're good. Like, it's so bad. It's so bad. It's so genuinely bad. Like, the whole game was just fucking, they say, like, they disclosed in the Steam section, it's like, yeah, there's some AI writing. It's like the whole game is AI written text. What do you mean some? That's literally the fucking game. You're just having shitty AI conversations. The same ones over and over. It's like, oh, no, you failed the job application. Do it again. I had to do it like 4 times. Like, how is that exciting? It's not. They were like, okay, here's the idea I have. I'm going to have a fucking robot vomit it out. And then I'm gonna make a demo for it and then make a paid version for it. Like, crazy. It was really popular for like 2 weeks. What? That one? No, I don't fucking believe you. That Horse Racing Manager that I played was really popular for 2 weeks. I don't believe you. Thought you meant Uma. No, I'm not talking about Uma. I'm talking about literal Horse Racing Manager. Uma's still popular as difference? No, like comparatively, like Umama Sume is actually a fucking video game. The other one's just an AI fucking shit out a spreadsheet. And they're like, it's like the butterfly meme, you know? And but the devs looking at us like, is this a game? I should have drank water there and I kept talking. Sorry. Oh. I'm okay. Had an itch in my throat I shouldn't have ignored. Yeah, it's like the dev was like, looked at this, like, Chat GPT fucking took a dump on a spreadsheet, and they were like, is this a video game? So bad. And I'm pretty sure that the art is definitely AI generated as well, but they didn't disclose that. Because, like, Even the pixel art racing segment was... It didn't make sense, you know? The, what's that called? Parallaxing? It made no fucking sense. Like, they had, like, clouds stuck to the mountains. So it looked like the mountains had, like, big white poofy trees on them. But then there was clouds moving behind that. It was... And in front, it was shit. It was so shit. And then one of the horses and like some of the art looked like maybe it was missing a front leg, but we couldn't tell. Hey, what's up, Jay? You're just in time for... I don't know if we're going to be doing anything. We played Horse Racing Manager, and played is in big quotations. Sad I missed this. No, you're not. Like, there is no joy out of that experience. It was genuinely shit. There was no excitement to be had. Check your final sentence stats. You know what? I will do that. That's just in the game now, right? I don't think I'm going to play, but I'll check my stats. Oh, it tells you your most typoed word? Oh, God. Okay. Yeah, we're not playing, but they added stats to this, and I want to check it out. Let's see. Let's see what the Typler stats are. That's me. I'm the Typler, in case you're wondering. Stats, text, personal statistics, achievements. Someone breathing in my ear. Best accuracy, accuracy last. 37 roulette deaths. 227 matches. Players killed 0. What does that mean? Just all bots. That's not true. What the fuck does that mean? 161 wins. 93% win rate. 114.85 average. WPM best 162. That's not true either. It's 191. What is this? Global stats. Wait, what's over here? Incorrect word, your? Really? Incorrect symbol, space. Am I fucking up space bar a lot? That might not have been tracked until now. Bullshit. Battle Royale. Okay. Knockdown. Duel had the 191. Yeah, WBM best 162. It's not counting it. Trash. Oh, you could look at the... Okay. Matches. Match history. Okay. I mean, that's cool. Wait, what? They fucked it up. It used to say max 191. Now it says 162. What is this? They literally, like... they went back and changed it. Bullshit. Okay. Let's... It's disappointing, but I mean, I can definitely beat it, so whatever. That is not what I was hoping for. Probably because it wasn't a full match. What, you think they went back and they're like, oh, this isn't a full match? Well, I mean, what is that? It was a full match because, like, the guy lost the Russian roulette right after that and got shot. So if it's only counting ones where no one gets shot and the text ends, like, that doesn't make sense. But whatever. They corrected the record. Yeah, I don't know about corrected. Let me see if my Ninja Gaiden may have arrived. Oh, okay. It says it's out for delivery today. Can I get like a direct update? Did chat pay off your Ninja Gaiden? I mean... ultimately, yeah, I would say so. Damn near it since I got it. Especially if you consider the not only all the tips, but like the Expedition 33 badge thing and all the subs from that, then yeah, definitely. I can't get an updated delivery. Yeah, it should be arriving today, and then I don't know when I'll do a first playthrough of it. Let me look at frog fractions. What is this shit? Is it on Steam? Frog fractions. Game of the decade. This is what we'll be playing next stream. There we go. This is what we're playing next stream. You like eating bugs? I love that. I don't think I've ever played this. I played Number Munchers. I don't think I've ever played this. I know of it. Meet a turtle friend. Wait. This is a math game, right? I don't understand. Is this not a math game? Where's the math? Like what is, why are these numbers popping up? Frog Fractions teaches typing. Maybe you'll learn something. What? Okay, well, I mean... And before I just play that the whole time because it wasn't specified. If riding around on this dragon isn't swag enough for you, Jesus Christ. And you can buy this hat DLC. Only money. Wait, only $1? We hadn't decided on a price when we made this trailer. Only 99. Only we hadn't decided a price when we made this trailer, 99 cents. Holy shit. Pop's iconic cap. Is it? Hats, you wear them. Smell diary. Dragon sweat? Algae, bugs, ozone, durians? What the fuck is this game? Where's the math? How does this game work? Look at that frog. How does this game work? I don't understand. Did the player, like, the player is obviously, there's the mouse. That's not my mouse. The player is clicking on this mosquito. They decided to click this mosquito. And I guess that's their fucking score. What is the point? What's the end goal? What is the fucking end goal? What the fuck? Hold on. What? The classic web game Reborn. Enjoy this remaster in 4K resolution. Follow this frog on its arcade action adventure through Swarm of Bugs and beyond. Purchase the Hat DLC for the ultimate experience. In Frog Fractions, the player controls a frog sitting on a lily pad. The frog must use its tongue to attack oncoming insects and protect its fruit. In the vein of Missile Command, between waves of bug attacks, the player can purchase upgrades such as lock-on targeting, a cybernetic brain, and a flying dragon. I thought this was a math game. Is Frog Fractions not a math game? One friend has played this game. It's Kluman, of course. Is this not a math game? Missiles use math. Oh my God. Like, that's why I chose Number Munchers instead. I've always thought Frog Fractions. Why is fractions in the fucking name? Why is fractions in the name? Is it because the score goes up? I'm mad. This doesn't make any sense. This is stupid. Because there's fractions. Why is Frog Fractions not a math game? Search. Shut up, AI. What is the deal with the Frog Fractions game? Apparently the second game has recently been quote-unquote found. I never heard of the first game. Apparently it's play it until you find out why people are telling you to play it game, like Undertale. It's a Reddit post. Frog Fractions. Hold on. Eve, stop. Gonna spoil me on what? The frog in his hat? Don't read. If you read, you spoil the game for... I don't fucking believe you. I don't believe you. Find out next time on Stream Zero. Oh, motherfucker. Fine, I'm not gonna read this. You're trolling me. This doesn't make any fucking sense. What? Okay. Hold on. Mature content description. The developer described the content like this. Mild sexual references. What is Frog Fractions about? What is this frog fraction situation is crazy. What is going on in frog fractions? I don't understand. What the fuck? Math gets me hot and bothered. I don't think you're even doing math. You're just fucking licking bugs. Oh my god. Unless like that's the... Are the devs just unhinged in 2026? Like surely it has to be the same devs. Hold on. Am I getting like fucking what's the phrase? Mandela affected? When did Frog Fractions release? No. Originally. 2012? No. What? I thought Frog Fractions was from the 90s. What? Is it not a 90s game? Or an 80s game? Oh my god. What the fuck is Frog Fractions? Oh, I thought it was a game from like the fucking 90s. You know, like to teach kids math. It did say web game. 2012? Motherfucker, I was playing Drunk Santa on E-Bombs World in like 2002. Where were you? Well, probably not born. If I had to guess. I don't know. Or probably a baby brain. What the fuck? 2002 isn't the 90s. Are you suggesting that web games didn't exist in the 90s? Not like that. Like that? Are you sure? I don't know. It doesn't look very advanced. I don't know. Not ones with fractions. Okay, you guys are fucking stupid. When was the first web browser game? First web browser games emerged in the mid 1990s, around 95 to 96, coinciding with the introduction of JavaScript. Thank you, AI robot. I must set an alarm for next stream 0. I don't even know what the fuck to say about this, dude. What the fuck? I love how Kluman's the only person on my friends list with this game. To be fair, I don't think my friends list is very big. I went through it a while back, and I just like any name I didn't recognize, I removed. There's a lot of them. Okay, this is not what I thought at all. Can you even play Number Munchers? Number Munchers game. Oh, hell yeah. Look at this. Hold on. just a screenshot, but that shit. Now that's what I'm talking about. That's gaming. This was peak. You don't even know. Not seeing any fractions. Shut the fuck up. They probably have fractions on it. Fractions. Yeah, here you go. Here, what about now? What about now? What about that? Photoshop. Shut the fuck up. Okay. Is that a cool frog, though? He's kind of like a frog, but he munches numbers. What he does. He's cooler than a frog. Chat. I think we're just gonna call this a short stream 0. I'm out of shit to do. Send y'all over to Peeve TV. Build up channel points. The chaos wheel. For the next one, which will be frog fractions. Which apparently I think has nothing to do with learning math. At all. I guess we'll fucking see. Has the Majora's Mask review coming? I've been mentally very busy. I need to get back to it. But yeah, go check it out. Frog fractions. Next stream 0. I might come back with like Expedition 33 later. Or maybe I'll work on the Majora's Mask review. Anyway. Yeah, I don't think I'll do a second stream today. Might just chill and try to get some shit done. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time. Bye everybody.